The goal at Skip-Bo is to be the first player to discard all cards from his own stockpile. First the cards are shuffled well, and then distributed to the players. 2 to 4 players receive 30 cards each. If there are 5 or more players, everyone gets 20. The remaining cards are placed face down in the middle of the table as a draw pile. In Skip-Bo, each player has their own stockpile. This is the draw pile. Each player now turns over the top card of the stockpile and places it face up on it. The goal is to discard all of the cards of your stockpile to win. During the course of the game, up to 4 building piles are formed in the middle of the table. These find their place next to the draw pile. The building piles can be shared by all players. In addition, each player can create up to 4 of their own discard piles in front of them. However, these may only be used by the respective player. The game also includes the Skip-Bo cards, which are jokers and can be used for any card. A player whose turn it is. Perform the following steps in the same order. First of all, you always take as many cards from the draw pile into your hand until you have 5 of them. These are called hand cards. Then you place as many as possible cards from your hand cards, discard pile, or your stockpile. Once you have discarded all playable cards, you end your turn by placing one of your hand cards on one of up to 4 discard piles in front of you. Then it is the next player's turn in clockwise order. If you are able to discard all 5 cards from your hand during your turn, you can immediately draw 5 more cards. Now it follows a practical example. The up to 4 building piles in the middle of the table must always begin with 1, or a joker. The cards must be placed in ascending order. The colors don't matter. So I put a 1 here. And as already mentioned, the player whose turn it is can continue playing until he can no longer make any moves. 2, 3. I have now placed all possible cards from my hand here. I have a 4 on my stockpile. I'll put these right away. And this is how you minimize your own player stack, which is the goal of Skip-Bo. The top card from my stockpile is revealed and can, if possible, also be played directly again. At the end of my turn, and yes, I know, you could have put the green 5 here, I place one of my hand cards on one of my discard piles. I can then use these later in the game. As soon as a 12 has been placed on a building pile in the middle of the table, this is complete. This pile is pushed to the edge of the game, and so there is a new field that can be started again. There can only be a maximum of 4 building piles in the middle of the table at the same time. In the event that the draw pile is used up, the finished buildings piles are mixed well from the side, and then form the new draw pile. The first player who can discard his last card his stockpile wins Skip-Bo. Congratulations! If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching.